All right, everyone. So, Ready or Not is being review bombed on Steam over this. Okay. So, IGN put out an article Ready or Not review bombed on Steam as PC players claim shooter was censored to satisfy console makers. Ready or Not, the tactical first person shooter from Void Interactive, is being review bombed on Steam due to changes made to the game to secure its release on consoles. In a statement posted on Steam, Void said that it had to adjust levels of gore, nudity, violence, and the mistreatment of children ahead of the July 15th console release. And rather than maintaining multiple versions with different assets and mechanics that would increase the likelihood of bugs, some aspects of the PC version may have also been revised. Throughout this console port process, we've done our utmost to only make changes when they are flagged as absolutely required by our first party partners, and any changes aim to remain faithful to the original tonality of the game, so there's no reason to be alarmed, the development team insisted. Our age rating, as it stands for console, is ESRB M rating, PEGI 18, and USK 18 to give an idea. Still, there are other game content requirements that console platforms have in order to exist on their systems, and a portion of these changes will be visible on the PC version. That said, it admitted that if the change was required, for example, just a texture swap, Void could keep the original intent on the PC version, but if the change involved transforming an entire asset, like adding clothing to a character model, this was less feasible. Some of the changes outlined by the team include preventing players from dismembering enemies once they're dead, although you can continue to shoot off limbs when they are alive, dialing down torture and nudity in an animation change where a child is now portrayed unconscious slash sleeping instead of the previous conclusive animation from before that had a violent appearance. The changes with the console version are small enough that most people here wouldn't notice if we didn't say anything, but we want to be transparent, Void added. It's largely just evidence in nudity that's altered, and the texture changes don't affect the PC version. And now some PC players are letting Void know how they feel about it. Do not buy this game. Do not support a company like Void Interactive. The game wasn't perfect initially, but now they are choosing to censor it, said one. They made their money from you, the PC players on Steam, and now, out of sheer greed, they are appeasing console market regulators by censoring the game to meet their demands. Please do not buy this game, insisted another. There is no reason for them to be censoring any of its content at all. The censorship is BS propaganda because they are too damn lazy to do actual work and separate PC console. I do not pay for an 18 plus game just for it to be censored. Already or Not retains a very positive overall user review rating on Steam. Recent reviews are mixed as a result of the flood of negative comments. Void is yet to respond publicly to the complaints. IGN has asked for comment. Okay, so people are not happy. Now, I got to say this. So I played Ready or Not when it first launched. I guess it was in early access still, but when it first came out and it was first playable way back in the day, I came out and I was playing it, right? I was like, look, I love this game, right? I think I said that at the time. I don't know if we did a video on it or not. It might have been an article we did, but I really loved the game, right? I came out and said it multiple, multiple times. One of the factors in this game that I think is so crucial and so important is that the theme of the game is really the whole thing. Like, I can't remember playing a game that made me feel like I was so immersed in this type of like SWAT shooter thing, right? Where it's tactical, you're part of a SWAT team. The the levels that you played through, they just packed a punch, right? Like you could really feel all of that. So I understand why PC players would be a little bit um upset about this, right? Because you're taking away part of the key aspect of the game in the review, right? Now, I have not played it since this went into effect. So I will say this, that we're going to be playing it through again, and I'll let you guys know if I think these changes actually made any huge difference in my opinion, right? I'm going to go through it again and play it. We're also going to play the console version, but I'll let you guys know how I feel about it because I don't know what to think about this story. At the end of the day, I'm not really a huge like, oh my god, you censored these things because they're pretty grotesque, right? As they're talking, like, I don't know. To me, as long as you keep that same vibe, right? As long as that same theme is there and you feel the way you feel when I was playing it through the first time, I care a lot less. Okay, I care a lot less. With that being said, if there is no vibe change, right, if there is a vibe change and the censoring that they actually did is really a big deal, then I'll say that in our video. But I have not played it through yet with all of these new things in place. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna get this done and play it because I feel like it's important to, get back to you guys and figure out what the deal is here. But I wanted to bring you this story because I loved Ready or Not. I thought it was a great game. I thought it is the epitome of a game that knows what it is and does what it needs to do perfectly. It's not trying to be a million things, it's trying to just be what it's supposed to be. And that to me is the key in making these great games. So we will get back to you and see from there. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.